Okay, I'm off.
Text me when you get there.
Alright, lock the door, please.
Did you take your coffee?
Huh?
Did you take your coffee?
Yeah, I got everything. Handful of everything. Alright, laters.
Gotta be careful. Text me when you get there.
Will do. Alright, so today, starting a weird vlog. Today's October 31st, 2017. I don't know what I'm doing. I always wanted to do this back before it was cool. Day 1, June 13th, Sunday at 2:30 p.m. Take 1. But I'm gonna take you through the day in the life of a guy who's starting a new career. I'm like a year and a half into it, and I feel like now's an appropriate time to start videoing my journeys. For 13 years in oil and gas, I had the luxury of getting that steady paycheck, and I decided to walk away from that because ultimately I wanted something more. And people think I'm crazy as a 35-year-old, well then 35, going on 37 now in December. Damn! You know, it's adventurous. This whole thing is adventurous, and that's what prompted me to make this type of video. I've been doing a year and a half now. I've always wanted to do like the daily grind video. Kind of what got me into wanting to do this was I started doing these daily videos once I found out that we were having a baby. You know, I'm like, okay, I want to make these little daily videos from my phone that I can show my daughter and give, well, not show my daughter, but give my daughter when she's 20 years old. What if I started documenting what I do for my job, my career? What if I start documenting that stuff? To either, like I said, look at it years from now and man, I remember that day when I was struggling financially, and or when that deal got canceled on me and whatever. So I'm just gonna start doing it. So I just pulled up to work and to the office, and you know, I was filming, at least I thought it was, and the camera I was using had a low battery and it died on me. So rookie mistake, if you will. This is our office. We office in a house that's been converted to commercial real estate, so I think it's pretty cool. So I'm starting something new today. Don't be scared. But as you can see, I got this little contraption going.
See, you fancy, huh?
The man, the myth, the legend. That's my mentor, Chris Ando.
Good morning, everyone.
So I figure being cooped up, Hurricane Harvey for 7 days, try something new, get out, you know, enjoy the weather. This is where the mortgage magic happens. Nothing fancy, no frills, got my bike, got some, if you don't like hunting, I'm sorry. Pretty boring, I know. You're like, what am I watching? This guy just starts this video and he just wants to sit in an office all day? Not all the time, just for right now, all right? What a day. It's a weird day, like I said earlier. Weird day. Lots of miscellaneous stuff that just needed to get done. I'm wearing my jacket and it's like 90 degrees outside, but it's because it's fucking cold in my office. And I don't even know if I have my keys with me. I knew it. Always gotta be prepared, but I got so much shit in my hands. Briefcase, coffee mug, water bottle. I mean, you name it. I mean, it's so cold there, my lens is fogging up. One thing I learned about this industry is that, like in my previous job, my previous career, I should say, I don't want to call it a job. I feel like jobs are temporary, but careers are things that, you know, careers are something that you work at and build on as you develop your skill set, right? So like that's a career. Like being a welder, that's a career. It's not just a job. Coming back from 6 days of like blahness, it's kind of weird today. Even one of the attorneys that we office with, even he was kind of like, yeah, it's kind of a weird day. I'm like, yeah, it is. The good news is, in this industry, I've learned very quickly in the year and a half I've been doing this, I've learned very quickly that you can't count all your chickens before they hatch. Because I've had a few months this year in 2017 where it was like, oh my God, and then a couple deals fall through, and then it's like, shit. You know, I've had a few months where it's like almost $2 million in production, and then $1.5 million in production falls off, and it's like, how do you, like, you're constantly battling that mental grind of, you know, getting your hopes up, getting your hopes down. So I'm slowly learning that just don't get your hopes up. There's no camera rolling or anything. And talking about the whole salesman thing, whole salesman aspect, right? And I feel like everyone is a salesman in their job. Everyone. I don't care whether you do mortgages or real estate, or if you are an accountant, or if you are an analyst at whatever job you're working at. Everyone is a salesman. You have to sell to your boss that you're competent enough to do these reports he's handing off to you. You have to sell to your boss that you know what you're talking about. As a realtor, you have to sell yourself that you are able to find that person the home that they're looking for, or that you're capable enough to sell their property that they need to sell fast. This job, every job I feel like that I've ever had is sales. Whether I worked at HEB as a takeout person, you know, bagging groceries and taking people out to their cars with bags of food, I had to sell to them that, hey, I'm capable of being a cashier, and I was able to work in the business center or whatever. So I feel like salespeople get a negative connotation, a negative, I don't know, just like red letter on them, you know, like, ew, you're a salesperson, you're just a used carsman salesperson. I'm like, no, man, like, yeah, I'm in sales. Trust me, you know, I'm selling myself so you can trust me with your finances. Like, it's hard. It's hard to, it's not an easy gig, that's for sure. Going into my parking garage. It's a little dark. A little dark down here. I don't know, day one. I don't know how people edit this stuff. I feel like there's a lot of editing that's required. There's a lot of gibberish and nonsense. Got it. I'm home. I get to spend a little time with my daughter for a little bit before I get back to the grind and get behind a desk, my home office, to start videotaping my Facebook video for Monday. That's always fun. But yeah. It's cheap and it serves its purpose for now. Baby mama always locks the top lock. I don't never understand it.
You woke her.
Oh, sorry.
Okay. It's okay. We can take a bath, right?
There she is. Hi, mama.
She has not slept today, like
At all. Hi, mama.
Is that being recorded?
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Where are we going? Come here. Give me a kiss. Mwah. You just waking up? I'm sorry, mama. I woke you up. I'm sorry. Sorry. Home office. Pretty cool. Very messy. And baby room. Gotta do what you got.
That was 21 miles at a 7:54 pace.
Got a contract in earlier. Boom.
Crashed on me like 3
I
times.
live and die by these contracts, at least for the first 2 years I am. Hopefully they'll start rolling in more consistently.
It fails on you critically when you need it the
Yeah.
most.
Yeah, I'm
Anyway,
just as surprised as you are.
Still feel great.
Yeah. So hopefully they start rolling in consistently. So I can put some mouth in this baby girl's, put some food in the baby girl's mouth. Average production right now is about 500,000 a month. This one deal right here alone is 430,000 purchase price. So loan amount's 344, but that's 75% of my average in just one deal. So if I can keep that momentum going, and have 2 or 3 deals like this a month, and then several small ones, then start putting some money in the baby girl's college fund. Right, Mama? Right? Yeah?